Nice.
Do you want me to let the kids in?
Yeah, go right ahead. You might as well.
Okay. There's one, there's two, and there's three. I wonder what happened to Jean.
I don't know. That's weird.
Great.
Hey, Corinne. Hey, Colin. How are you?
I wasn't here last Sunday school because I had to go to Minnesota for a baby shower.
That's all right. Well, how was the baby shower?
Great.
It was fun.
I could keep some babies and some crystal plugs that were decorations, and I'm using them as little toys. And we also have extra baby pacifiers.
That's awesome. That is so
And
cool.
I had some details today.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that is very nice.
Wow. That is very cool.
Yeah, and we also have glitter tape, so I like put it a streak on, and I cut it, and I put my shiny cat on it. My shiny cat.
Glitter tape's one of my favorite. I really like glitter tape.
Yeah, I did too.
Hey, Noah, how are you?
Good.
Good?
Looks like your room is done.
Yeah. Complete and back in his room. No.
Full sanded, but for now, I technically can be in here.
Well, that's awesome. The person's room is like a castle, right?
One wall is sanded. Onto that side is not sanded yet.
Well, that's all right.
Walls.
It's a process, right? It takes time.
Yeah.
You're gonna do a good job, right? Corinne and Colin, how are you guys doing? Are you doing good?
I think they might be
Yeah. Oh, there they are. All right. I'm happy to see you guys.
And these are the ladders we made.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, those are
Those
nice.
are so awesome. Gosh, that is really, really nice. You guys did a good job with the ladders. Pretty soon your whole room's going to be decorated.
Thank you. I couldn't do the other project because I didn't know how to do it. Well, I found all the hidden objects.
You did?
Yeah.
I love those kind of things. That's one of my favorites. Hidden pictures are one of my favorites.
I found all the hidden pictures, but that craft looked really fun and I couldn't do it.
Yeah. I know that was kind of I mean, what are you going to do, right? It's all right. We're going to do something kind of different today. So we're going to have our Sunday school lesson, and then we'll finish up our Sunday school lesson. Then anybody that wants to stay with me can stay online, and we will do the art project. Okay.
Look at this. I love stickers.
I know, stickers. You got stickers in the bag, right? I love stickers too.
I have hundreds of stickers.
You do? Oh my gosh. So you guys ready to get started?
Yeah.
How about we get started with the prayer? You guys ready to get started with the prayer? All right, let's do our praying hands and repeat after me. Are you ready? Yep. Dear God,
Dear God,
thank you for giving us today.
thank you for giving us today.
Thank you for our family.
Thank you for our family.
Thank you for our teachers.
Thank you for our teachers.
Thank you for our pastors.
Thank you for our pastors.
But most of all, thank you for loving us.
Thank you for loving us.
Amen.
Amen.
That's a big one, right? Thank you for loving us. That's a big deal. So last week, does anybody remember what we talked about last week? Let me grab something that might remind you.
If people can do little things.
You guys remember this?
Yeah.
The furry arms, right? We talked about how Jacob tricked his father who was blind, didn't we? Well, today we're going to talk about something else. Someone else, and you might have heard of him. Have you ever heard of a person named Moses?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Do you know the story of Moses?
Yes.
You know it, Autumn? Yeah.
Yeah.
Colonel Colin? Well, why don't we, I'm gonna go ahead and we'll do the story first and then we'll talk a little bit
Wait.
about Moses. Moses is a really, really interesting person. I'll tell you that.
I know the story, but I forgot it already.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to remember everything, but we'll just go over it today and you'll have a refreshed mind, okay?
Yeah.
All right, let me share
Let
my
me tell
screen.
you what my favorite pencil looks like.
Let me see it. All right, here we go. The story of Moses. Moses was watching the sheep. Suddenly, he saw a very strange sight. Flames of fire came from a bush, but the bush didn't burn. Moses squinted his eyes. He looked around the bush one way. He looked around the bush the other way. Moses, Moses, said a loud voice. Moses was scared. Here I am, he said. Take off your shoes, the voice thundered. The place where you are standing is holy ground. Moses kicked off his sandals, keeping his eyes on the flaming bush. I am the God of your fathers, the voice said. Moses hid his face. He was afraid to look at God. I have heard many people crying in Egypt, God said. My people are hurting, and I have come to save them. Wow, thought Moses. How will God do this? Go, said God. I am sending you to Pharaoh to ask him to let my people go. Me? Said Moses. Who am I to go to the Pharaoh? Who am I to lead your people? He threw himself onto the ground before God, but he kept one eye on the burning bush. I will be with you, God said. Moses trusted God. He was willing to do everything God said. God gave Moses the words and the power he needed to talk to the Pharaoh and lead the people out of Egypt. So what do you think about that story, guys?
How long is the story in its entirety?
Any amateur knows that McDelivery fries go perfectly for
Whoa.
the night and watching Yellowstone.
Hold
But
on
a
a
pro knows
second.
to time their order so it arrives between episodes. Fridays in October.
There's a McDonald's commercial coming on. We don't need that. Thank you very much. There we go. A McDonald's commercial popped on. That's silly. That's ridiculous. Although I like McDonald's, but Moses. So Moses, do you think that Moses was afraid when he saw the burning bush?
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen a burning bush before?
No.
Can you imagine my little friend Moses, right? And he comes up and he sees this burning bush. What did he do when he saw the burning bush? Do you remember?
You circled around it?
No, he fell down on the ground in front of it. He was so afraid that he fell down on the ground in front of it, but he kept one eye on it. But he didn't really need to be afraid, did he? Because who was in the burning bush?
God.
God was in the burning bush, right? So if
Jesus
God
or
was in the... What did you say, Noah? Say it again.
Jesus or God.
Yeah, God or Jesus. God was in the burning bush and he was trying to tell Moses he needed to do something. What would you guys do if you saw a burning bush and you heard God's voice come out of it?
Nowadays?
I listen to him.
Listen to him? Would you be afraid?
No. No.
I might be afraid, right? William kind of shook his head. Yeah, if you saw a burning bush, but it wasn't really burning, it just had flames coming out of it, you might be a little afraid, right?
I would take a couple go to water, take like 2 buckets, throw them at the bush. Splash
But
the
if it
bush.
was God in burning, if it was God in the bush, you couldn't put him out, right? You couldn't put him out. No way.
Yeah, but at the same time, I wonder if God was being hurt inside the bush.
He wasn't because God wasn't because God's all powerful, right? He came to the people in the burning, came to Moses as a burning bush because he wanted to get his attention, right? How do you think people come? Like, how do you think God comes to people now? Does he come in a burning bush?
No, no.
I've never seen one. He could, I guess. God could come in a burning bush, but I've never seen it. So how do you think maybe God comes?
Spiritually?
I think God comes with people, right? When I very first started here at the church, there was this group of 4 little kids that came in to my office and they wanted to talk to me about things. And they wanted to turn my lamp on different colors. And they were playing with some of the toys in here. And I was super nervous because, I just got here. And they were the very first people that I got to talk to in my office. And I think God kind of came through them because I talked to those guys and I just relaxed and I knew that everything was going to be okay. Does anybody know who those people were? They're in this very meeting right now.
Us? No, you're not going to play. Oh.
William, do you know who it could have been?
Us.
It was you guys. Yeah, it was. They came in, they played with some toys, they talked to me, and they were just kind of trying to get to know me. They're like, "What is your name? What are you doing? What are you doing in here?" And we were getting ready to do vacation Bible school, but I think God came and helped me through them because then I could calm down and just do what I know I wanted to do, right? So I think God comes in people. Do you think you guys maybe have ever been the people that God sent? Has anybody ever been really sad and you came and you cheered them up?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I'm sure you have, Noah. I think you probably have. Corinne and Colin, do you think that's ever happened? Have you ever seen somebody that maybe wasn't having a good day and you talked to them?
Yeah.
I bet
Yeah.
so. What about you, Autumn? Whoa, what is that?
I made it at school, and it's actually a headband. I made it at school.
That is absolutely awesome.
It's the bucket with
Oh, you guys,
drop.
you guys have the
And
Bible. Very nice.
it's actually a story, and so in a bucket filler is being nice to each other, and a bucket dipper is being mean to each other. But bucket filler, so I put water in it, and I put drip going.
That is awesome. I love it. And I think God can come in the form of anything, right? So a burning bush is great, but Moses was afraid and he wasn't a perfect person. Is there anybody here that's perfect? Raise your hands if you're perfect.
No.
No, I'm
Ellen,
not perfect.
Everyone's perfect.
Well, kind of. Yeah, but sometimes we do things that aren't right, right?
no one is truly perfect.
Yeah, there's only been one totally perfect person, right?
This.
Yeah, I know who it is.
Who is it?
God.
It's God and yeah. God, Jesus. Yeah. You'd be surprised to know that I honked at somebody today on the way into church. He stopped and yelled at me because he didn't think I was parking where I should be parking. And I honked at him. And then, you know what I said? He got out of his car and was talking to me. You know what I told him? But I'm really sorry I honked at you. I'm not trying to be in your way. And he said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mad either." But I stopped myself, but I still didn't do the right thing, right? Moses wasn't perfect either, but Moses led God's people out of a really bad situation. Does anybody know what slavery is?
I don't like it when my sister cries.
Yeah, sometimes that's hard, isn't it? So God loved and trusted Moses so much that he chose Moses, and Moses loved and trusted God so much that he went and did, one of the things that God asked Moses to do? he asked him to go to this king, and he had a staff, and he said, throw down the staff, Moses, and I'll make it into a snake. If I told you to go into your teacher's room on Monday and throw down a stick and I'll turn it into a snake, what would you think? Would you do it?
That would be cool.
I mean, what can I do? You just throw it down and it stay a stick, right? And then people would say, well, you're silly. That's not going to turn into a snake. Of course it's not. You're silly. But Moses went and he took the staff and he said, God told me that if I did this, it would work out. And he threw it down and wham, it turned into a slithering snake. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? This story tells us God can do anything. I love it, William. That's the same one I have too. Where am I? Oh, it must be under something. That's the same Bible I use and I just read the story out of. So what?
I even got something like last time.
I love it. I love that you've got that. You can use it and read it. It has all kinds of great stories in it.
And look at it. And what do you like?
I like the pictures too. The pictures are nice in it.
Yeah. Just like
I love that one. Yeah. I love the characters. Like they kind of remind me of this guy. This is the guy I use as Moses. You see him because he's old.
that one. I like those two. Pick one. Those two. The only one. I do not like that. Just pick one. Those two. I said one.
You got to pick one. I love it. All right, guys, we're going to want to do something just for fun. You guys want to play a little game? I call this or that. Who's Spider-Man? I like Spider-Man.
I just watched it.
So let's.
What is it called again?
This is a game we're going to play called this or that or would you rather. Okay, so there's going to be two choices on the screen.
How engineer?
And you've got to choose which one. Now, some of them you might not know about. I think there's one about SpongeBob. I don't know if everybody's watched that. But the rest are like about puppies and
Why?
SpongeBob.
Quiet.
all right. So take a look at this.
I know how to play this.
And so if you know how to play it, what we're going to do is you can just yell it out. When you decide which one you want, you can choose. Here's number one. Would you rather live in SpongeBob's house or live in
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob could be edible.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob? I think SpongeBob is the winner. Number two. Would you rather go to the zoo or go to the aquarium?
Aquarium. Aquarium.
Ooh, we've got some zoos, got some aquariums. I would probably go to the zoo. Eat a donut or eat candy?
Donut. I don't know. Donut.
Eat a donut dipped in candy. No, I can't do that. Would you rather have the power to be invisible or have super strength?
Invisible. Invisible.
Invisible, so I could
To be invisible. Go to the beach or go hiking?
Go to the beach. Beach.
Everybody wants to go to the beach.
I would like to do both.
Yes. Oh, Autumn. Eat raw onions or eat broccoli?
Broccoli. I don't like broccoli. Broccoli. The broccoli. I don't like any of those stuff.
Neither. Somebody chose neither.
I like cooked onion.
Well, I chose or.
This looks like a snowball fight or a water balloon fight.
Water balloon fight. Water balloon. Water balloon. Water balloon. Yeah, water balloons.
Water balloons, yes, it's summer. Number 9. Swim with the dolphins or fly with birds?
Swim with dolphins. With birds.
Swim with dolphins.
Fly with birds. Birds.
Autumn says birds.
Why do you always pick mine? I don't know.
Number 10. Flying a hot air balloon or flying a plane?
Flying hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Hot air balloon.
I haven't
Hot
wanted
air balloon.
hot air.
Hot air balloon.
Ask you this. Did
Are
you
we going
notice?
to start do our craft?
We're not gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do that in just a few minutes. So did you notice that everybody had a different thing they wanted to do, right? We didn't choose the same things, did we?
Well, my brother Colin.
Most people did.
Yeah, lots of them, we did all choose the same. Like people like Squidward, but some people wanted to do, like there's lots of people who just decide they want to do the other thing, right? Some people said they wanted to do both, I heard.
Well,
Right?
I did more because I'd rather go fishing for one of them.
Yep, adding a fishing, yeah, you could add something, right? Some people on one of them, somebody said neither. They didn't like broccoli or onions. Who said neither?
That's me.
William? No broccoli, no onions.
Fishing then eat either.
I don't like them.
Or I'd pick neither.
How about some of them were hard, right? Like the donut and the candy.
Yeah.
Going to the zoo or the aquarium.
Yep, that was a hard one.
And
No, the donuts and the
hiking
candy.
or go to the beach.
I know. I would like to take a hike to go to the beach. That would be fun. There's lots of fun things, but what I kind of wanted to think about was how people are different sometimes, right?
Have.
And it's okay to have different ideas, isn't it?
Because I'd probably, if it's multiple, then I'd just choose a bunch of Jolly Ranchers.
Noah loves Jolly Ranchers.
I like hard candy. I like hard and sour candy. Get it from my father, the sour candy part, and probably the hard candy part too.
Does anybody else like sour candy? Yes, we got some sour candiers. Autumn, sour candy? No, not really.
I don't like sour.
But you guys definitely, yeah, there's a handful. So what I want us to think about this week, as we go into the week, think about sometimes people have different opinions than us, right? Sometimes people think about different things or they like different things, but we can still all be friends, right? We can still be kind to each other. Even if they honk at you and you honk back, you can still change your mind and be nice, right? So that's what I kind of want you to do this week. That's going to be your challenge, is to catch yourself not being your best and change it, right? Sometimes you get irritated with your parents or with your brother or sister. If you can catch yourself and just say, hey, I'm going to stop for a minute and just think about how lucky I am and what a blessing my life is. Anybody know what a blessing is?
Sister just gave
Like
us.
when you have a house and you're like, I'm so glad that I have a house.
You are exactly right, Corinne. That is such a big deal. I think about stuff like that all the time. I've got food, I've got a house, I've got people who love me, right? So we're really all very lucky and very blessed. Okay. So I think now is the perfect time. Anybody who needs to go, you're welcome to go. But we can start on, we're going to spend the next 15 minutes maybe doing our craft, okay? Who is that?
This is Zozo.
Oh my gosh. Look how adorable. Beautiful.
She's 0.
She's- what? Really?
Yeah, not even a single birthday.
That's awesome. So she's just a little puppy then, huh?
Yeah.
Did you guys just get her?
No, it was a long time.
She is adorable.
2 months, 3 months.
3 months. Oh my gosh. And so she has no energy, right? I'm sure she doesn't play or has any energy.
Oh, second.
All right, guys. So go ahead and get out your craft and let me tell you what we're going to make. So inside your bag is a big piece of paper. It's kind of cardstock. All right. There should also be a handful of some stickers, right? You get some stickers in there. You're welcome to color.
Lots of stickers.
You're welcome to color on it as well. What we're making, has anybody ever seen,
How come?
like, they went to a fancy restaurant, or maybe they went to their grandma and grandpa's. My grandma and grandpa always had them. And it's like a placemat, right? And it's what you put your food on top of. Have you ever used one of those, Colin? So that's what we're making, guys. So we're gonna make this into a placemat, okay? The last thing that should be in your bag is this. You should have gotten one of these. You got it. So you know what this says? I'll read it to you. This is a prayer that my family and my kids, we say every time we say prayer for dinner or for lunch. It says, God, we thank you for our food, for home and rest and all things good, for wind and rain and sun above, but most of all for those we love. And then you say, Amen. So it's a little prayer. Does anybody else have a prayer that they say with their families? You have one, Noah?
No. My sister just
It says thanks for the day. Well, every time we have my Christmas, we first prayer.
she fell.
Anybody else have a prayer that their family says? If you don't have one, you can use this one. So my thought was we would take this and glue it right in the middle of our placemat so that every time you have dinner, you have this handy little prayer that can remind you of how blessed you are and how much God loves us, right? And then you can
I
decorate
need
all
to-
around it. And if you want to cut it, oh, go ahead. William, did you say you guys have a family prayer that you say?
No.
No? Okay. Well, this is a nice little easy one, and it's one you can memorize, one you can remember. I've heard people say one that says, God is good, God is great. Let us thank you for our plate. My grandpa used to say one that was kind of not a good one to say. Over the lips and through the gums, look out, tummy, here it comes. My grandma would tell him not to do that every time he did it, but. So we're gonna start by gluing our prayer down to the middle of our page.
I doubt I can do this because I saw it, sir. It's
I don't think I can get
because I'm on carpet.
finally it opened. I'm going to start gluing now.
Okay. What were you saying, Noah?
It's gonna be hard for me to do this since I'm on carpet.
Yeah, that's true. And if you want to wait, you don't have to do it with us now. That's fine.
Oh wait.
It seemed like last time everybody kind of wanted to do their project and I didn't. So I figured I'd give us time. Like, you're welcome to do it or you're welcome to not do it and just hang out with us.
I'm just gonna.
Perfect. And then I thought while we're doing this, maybe we could do some highs and lows. You want to do highs and lows? One good thing that happened this week and one thing that was maybe not so good or was hard. Does anybody want to start us off? William, what do you thought? Noah, go ahead.
Oh, I never got in trouble at school this week or the last week or the week before that.
Nice. You have something hard that was happening? Or that happened this week? No? Well, what was your hard thing? You didn't have anything hard this week?
I didn't.
No, that's an awesome week.
Yeah.
William, you want to share your week with us? You want to share your week with us, William? Do you have any thing that was good that happened this week? Something that was awesome?
And I also got 2 visitors with me.
Oh, really?
Right on this.
Oh, that's a good thing. Those are cool. Where did you get those from?
From McDonald's. It was not today. It was another McDonald's. Oh, God.
That's awesome.
Naughty
I love
mouth.
it.
Naughty.
Dakota, what did you have this week? Do you have something good?
This is Gus. Discuss.
Oh, I recognize that. It's from the Disney 50th.
You can grab from.
Got my poppet again.
And you have your poppet. That's awesome. Well, Autumn, what do you have? A sticker? You're one of these. I got a sticker like this.
I got a sticker.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm decorating mine like
four.
that too.
I got 4 stickers.
You got 4 stickers. Awesome. I'm gonna
Are
do
we
some
going to
coloring
put
on
the
mine.
stickers on?
What did you have this week, Autumn? Did you have anything really neat or really good that happened this week?
Well, I actually had school this week, and I only have 2 days off today, and next week I have 4 days off.
Whoa, 4
And one time
days.
I had 3 days off because of Labor Day, but now I have 4 days off.
That is totally
Friday.
awesome.
I have 4 days off.
Man, that is lucky. That is so lucky.
Oh, I get too close to the computer.
You're super close. I can see up your nose. So Corinne and Colin, we'll start with Corinne. Corinne, what was your week like? Did you have anything excellent or awesome that happened this week?
Wait.
You did outdoor movie.
I did an outdoor movie. We just took a sheet and then we could project it.
That is awesome. What did you play? What movie was it?
First we played on one night. We played, and then last night we played the movie.
Seems like they're this. True.
And also another thing that was really cool was we got new water bottles.
That's awesome. That looks like a
Mine
Frozen.
too, and then the back has Olaf on it. And
Olaf is my favorite. Go ahead, Colin.
my bad thing is that our fish named Hank died
Oh, well, that is
just
sad.
yesterday. Mm-hmm.
That is sad. It's always hard to lose a friend, isn't it?
A friend or a pet.
Yeah. Well, we will add Hank to our prayers. How about that?
Are we going to put the stickers on?
Yeah, go ahead and put the stickers on. You can decorate it however you want. Stickers is a great way. If you decide you would like to color it or put markers on it, or if anybody has any glitter tape or whatever they want to do, just,
I have glitter tape.
I know you do, you told me.
That right there needs to be sanded.
That does. Let's add that to our prayer list. Those walls.
Hopefully it's in.
You know what? I know it sounds silly. It sounds silly to pray about sanding walls, but God tells us to bring everything to him. So we're going to bring Hank and we're going to bring your walls.
This
And-
is really funny.
Well,
Plus, also in the past, my brother broke window, which is now part of my room.
yeah, I mean, that happens.
So hopefully it
right?
gets new glass because I'm pretty sure it still has a piece of wood replacing it.
Yeah. I mean, there's lots of work that's always needs to be done, right? It's hard to have a house like that. Whoa.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you
True.
doing,
Already
Coda?
colored it.
That's hilarious. We're getting a tour. Mara or Lexi, did you guys have anything you wanted to add? Did you have a good week? You want to add a blessing for the week or something that was hard?
I watched a movie.
What movie did you watch,
Last night.
Autumn?
It was a movie night and it was Inside Out. One of my favorite movies I always wanted to watch.
I like that
But
movie.
the ending part was my favorite one when the Scots made the mad emotion really angry that his head was on fire. He made it so that way sadness and joy could get in
I love
Yeah.
that movie too.
their house.
I
Yeah.
absolutely love that movie.
And then
Go ahead, Noah.
It was so
Man,
funny.
and
His head
speaking of-
exploded.
I watched the Adams Family and the Adams Family 2 yesterday.
I love those ones too. I like movies.
Well, like adding it speaking since we were talking about movies.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's fine. This is kind of a nice time just to share things with each other, right? It doesn't have to be about church, because the good news is that our whole life is kind of about church, right? So sharing movies, that's fine. Sharing movies, sharing stuff that happened. I can share my highs and my low. So my highs is that I was teaching confirmation and one of the students said, "Well, I never knew any of this stuff. I'm so glad you were telling me about it. What other stuff can you tell me about? Like what other things are different that I didn't know?" So we had this great conversation with the kids. That was really fun. So that was my high. And the part that was hard this week is the student that I work with kicked me a bunch of times in the knee and hurt me.
Yeah.
You may not have known he was.
He just was upset, and it just happens, right? And I forgave him, and then I put a knee brace on it and went busy and got down to work. Go ahead,
I-
Autumn.
I had something just like that, and it happened on the bus. One time on the bus, some days, the person behind me would kick me,
Yeah,
kick my legs. I didn't
That's-
like.
no, that doesn't feel good, does it? Hey, Colin, what was your water bottle? I didn't see it. Which one did you pick?
We got another visitor coming.
All right.
Spider-Man. And another pet.
Another pet. All right.
Toy pet. Spider-Man.
Let me see it, Colin. Spider-Man?
No.
That is awesome.
Go. Going to be the 3 rats coming.
Spider-Man, it's Spider-Man. It's not Scooter-Man.
Let me see. I'm just writing down a note for our prayer. So who is next, William? Let's see.
Yeah. It's here. Okay.
What kind of a pet is it?
3 rats. Should sugar go out? This or never above.
Let me see.
Get them out. Here's Bo.
Ah,
Here's sugar. Here's sugar. And I hold my favorite Nebula.
Maybe-
Here's Nebula.
those are super cool. What are they, rats?
Yeah, they're rats.
Rats are
has-
so smart.
Nebula has 2 colors on him. Black and white. Huh,
That-
baby? The cute
That is
baby?
interesting.
I like Nebula. Nebula's my favorite. I like Bo because Bo Dusty likes Bo and Ram likes
Likes Bo.
sugar.
That works out
Bo is-
perfectly then, huh?
Because Bo is super duper cute.
He is.
That's so
Look
cute.
for everyone. Line.
Oh my gosh. Rats are so smart, aren't they?
So cute.
Do you guys see these rats? Like that is not everybody has rats as pets. That is so cool. Look at them, Autumn.
And rat
You guys see them?
lab test too.
That's amazing, you guys.
No.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And each person,
And we got a new house.
I'm looking at that is a beautiful backyard you've got there. It's gorgeous.
We also have a pond. We have our own trampoline without even buying it.
That is, well, that's the best kind, right?
And the old neighbor
house
left it here.
Have to hide the furniture.
Yeah, the old neighbors left it here.
Well, what a bonus. That's like a little bonus, huh?
And it also got plate set. Yes.
Do you guys have like a swing and everything?
Yes. And yesterday night we had pizza for dinner.
Wow, you guys are super lucky.
Domino's pizza. And also last morning we was playing with the water table and then instead it did not turn into a water table. The game to be all wet. Then we went to the play set, and I made some outside stew. And
You
we
guys, I'll
both-
tell you,
Yeah,
that is super
all
lucky.
kind of slide to make a water slide. Yeah, yeah, and it was so fun.
Why are you scared of
And
them?
the trampoline and the swings, everything was wet. Yeah, and it feels like it was raining on me. Water was everywhere, all over.
All over the place. That's the best way to play in water, isn't it?
We saw you before. And what no, only a little bit went in my hair.
That's perfect.
I was wet everywhere. Me too.
Guys, how are we coming on our things too? Can you show them to me? See if you've got your, I didn't do much drawing on mine. Look at those rats. Very nice.
Drawings on mine. Even the bottom.
You guys are done. That is awesome.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Maybe what we can do, and I'll send a message to your parents, is have your parents take a picture of those and we'll post them on our group page so people can see how cool they are.
And they're really cute.
Those are super cute rats.
You can also see that booty. Wow, jeez.
All right, guys, I think what we're gonna do is, let's say, we're gonna kind of wrap it up. Does anybody have any questions about anything?
No.
Go ahead, Noah. Whoa.
I only play for everyone's family because I know my family's really big.
You have to
Especially on my father's side.
Anybody else have a prayer request? Anybody that we want to pray for? We got a handful of things written down.
Rats also poop just like dogs. They poop on the floor. I don't know why. They don't poop outside because they might run away.
Yeah, rats would definitely run away. You can't let them poop outside. All right, guys, why don't we do this? Let's go ahead and let's have our closing prayer, okay? So let's see your praying. hand.
I'm gonna play on the floor.
You can do that, sure. However you're comfortable. So we'll have our praying hands and then let's repeat after me, okay? Dear God,
Dear God,
thank you for loving us so much.
thank you for loving us so much.
Please be with Hank
Please be with him
and help us to finish all the work that we have to do.
and help us finish all the work we have to do. If one poop, stand up.
Help us to finish the work in Noah's room.
Help us to finish the work in Noah's room.
And please help the people that do mean things to us.
And he help the people that do things to us.
We thank you for families
Thank you for our families.
and we thank you for our pets,
Thank you for our pets.
but most importantly,
But most importantly,
thank you for our lives.
thank you for our lives.
Amen.
Amen. Amen.
All right, guys. You did a great job today.
Bye.
We had all kinds of stuff going on. Rats and burning bushes. It was an exciting day. All right. So just a reminder, guys, next week we do not have Sunday school. It's Columbus Day. So we're not going to we won't have Saturday Sunday school. I will make sure and have your parents know, but it'll be 2 weeks. All right. Until we see you. Okay. So make sure if you get a chance, take a picture of your things and we'll see you in 2 weeks. All right.
All
Bye.
right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lexi. Bye, Noah. Bye,
I'm
Corinne
gonna
and
go tell my
Colin.
parents to turn this off.
They can hear you.
Okay. Bye, Autumn. Bye. I like your rats.
Yeah, sorry, I had a bunch of stuff going on. Were they being disruptive?
Nah, they were fun. I learned about rat poop. That was kind of interesting. Everybody enjoyed it though. Those rats are cute. I like rats.
They are really cute. In fact, we got two and then I liked them so much, I got a third. So,
I thought they were adorable.